Joss, loved the film. I mean, love Avengers anyway, but such a good job. Well done. You don't need me to tell you that. But,
No, I really do. Pathetically do.
What was the challenge of kind of weaving in these intimate scenes with the action and the flashbacks and the flash forwards, because it didn't feel forced. It felt so natural.
Well, bless. Because that is the challenge, is making it feel natural, creating flow where people are ready to go to these very strange places this film goes to. And between action and quietude, it's not really a problem, because it's a certain amount of action and you really want some quiet. People are very excited that nothing's blowing up. But to have this sort of added element of these sort of, dream sequence fugue states and these strange little pieces, and for people to accept that, that's very tricky. And it took a lot of sort of massaging to make sure those rhythms worked. So to hear they did is really exciting.
It absolutely did. You did an intro at the screening, which I went to, and I went with my friend, and we both took what you said in a different way, because you said that you hate this movie, and I took it as like, oh, he's joking, because he obviously loved this movie. And then my friend thought, well, no, he's worked on it for so long and it's probably taken everything out of him, probably does hate it by now, having seen it in the edit so long. So I just want to get some clarification from you on if you love this film or you hate this film.
And the answer is yes. I have enormous love, but I'm as far as I'm concerned, I'm still making it. This was the hardest, It's like I've been in a cult bunker for 10 years and they've just dug me out, but in my head I'm still in there, still going, wait, I have a better idea, and so it's also I don't tend to process things as they happen. So people are having a good time, and I'm sitting there going, no, they're wrong. They shouldn't have a good time. And at some point, I may realize that I finished the film and that I'm actually very proud of it and very proud of everybody in it and everyone who worked on it. But right now, I'm still that guy who's, stuck in an editing bay going, well, hold on.
Well, you should be proud. It's turned out phenomenally well, but I know as a director, you're always going to be thinking what you can do better. But we've obviously got some new Avengers in here. Who out of the newbies impressed you, would you say?
Honestly, I'm 4 for 4. I'm so impressed with everybody that we brought in. And Lizzie and Aaron are just an extraordinary team as just, the trust and affection they have as actors, but also the excitement and nervousness they had as being the new guys, who not only had to go up against some of the best actors around, but also had to work with powers that wouldn't manifest until we finished the effects months later. Lizzie came up to me and she was like, thank you for not making me look stupid, because she's like, okay, is this good? And Aaron's running around going, I'm going to be fast later, right?
It all turned out well, so they have nothing to worry about.
They're extraordinary actors, bit homely, but very good at the acting.
I like that there's obviously more, another female superhero in here. As a female Marvel fan myself, it's nice to see them. I know there's been a lot of people have noticed, maybe there aren't as many female merchandising and all this kind of thing, but as the creator of Buffy, you must be championing more kind of female leads.
It's I think it's not that difficult. You do the math when you've got 11 lead characters. If you don't have more than one female, you are doing something wrong, and you're doing a disservice, not just to the audience, but to the narrative, because you want as many perspectives and as much different energy as you can get. The Marvel guys were completely on board with that. So the merchandising thing, I am not in control of, and but I do have a daughter, and those are the characters that she identifies with. It's that simple.
And I've heard that you're taking a break. Are you sure you're going to be able to sit Infinity Wars out? Because you're one of the Avengers.
Oh, bless. Yes, I think of myself more as an Ultron. Destroy them. Destroy. That's weird. That sounded nothing like Ultron. But it will be hard, and I will be jealous of the Russo brothers, as I am jealous of everybody who's making a movie about any of these guys. Because I love Marvel Comics, and I think the Marvel Cinematic Universe has really captured why I love Marvel Comics. But I need to see if there's another arrow in my quiver.
I mean, what do you think? This Batman v Superman has just come out, which is a completely different universe, I know, but what do you make of, they're still superheroes, what do you kind of make of what's going on that side of things?
Well, it sounds like they're dealing with a lot of the same issues we are, which is the price of power and what it does to humanity when heroes appear. So it's exciting for me. I want to see Batman and Superman fight each other. Sorry, that's a good idea. I'm very excited by that trailer because I feel like we are dealing with similar issues, but with completely different styles. And I think it all goes back to The Dark Knight Returns and Frank Miller's vision of the two of them and the differences between them, and that's. That's been something that's canon in the way that Civil War is for the Marvel Universe. So I think it's great.
Well, listen, you've done a phenomenal job. You've done your job with Avengers. So,
thank you. Good.
You've done what you had to. Let them do their thing now. I hope everyone enjoys it as much as I did. I really do.
So do I.
Thank you so much, Joss. And we are going to miss you on Infinity Wars because, like I said, you are one of them. So
thank you.
You will be missed. Thank you so much, Joss.
That's really sweet. Nobody's called me an Avenger before.